Hello and welcome. Today we are looking at a very important topic: raising confident children through positive and constructive language, a parent's guide. As parents, we carry the tremendous responsibility of shaping our children's character, mindset, and emotional well-being. One of the most powerful tools we have is our language. The way we speak to our children, especially in difficult moments, can either build them up or tear them down. It's easy to let frustration slip into our words, but consistently using positive, constructive language can profoundly affect a child's self-esteem, behavior, and your overall relationship with them. Instead of focusing on blame or shame, we can choose words that teach, guide, and empower. Below are 10 commonly used negative phrases and better alternatives, along with explanations to help you speak life into your child, even in tough moments. 1. Instead of, "You're too lazy." Why it's harmful. It labels the child as lazy, attacking their identity rather than addressing a specific behavior. Over time, they may begin to believe they're incapable or unmotivated. Try saying, "I notice you're having trouble getting started." Want to break this down into smaller steps together? Let's create a schedule that works better for you. What's holding you back right now? How can I support you? Why this works. These alternatives show empathy while encouraging responsibility. They focus on solutions and invite the child to participate in overcoming challenges. 2. Instead of, "You talk too much." Why it's harmful. It can make expressive children feel silenced or that their voice doesn't matter, leading to reduced self-expression. Try saying, "I love your energy." Now let's work on our listening skills too. Let's take turns so everyone has space to share. Can you summarize what I said so I know we're on the same page? Why this works. It validates their enthusiasm while teaching balance, listening, and mutual respect in conversations. 3. Instead of, "You always wake up late." Why it's harmful. Always is an exaggeration that can make children feel like failures. It doesn't allow room for growth or change. Try saying, "I've noticed you're struggling with mornings. What could make waking up easier?" Let's try creating a consistent bedtime and morning routine together. Would a fun alarm or morning goal help motivate you? Why this works. You're addressing the issue while empowering your child to be part of the solution. 4. Instead of, "Can't you see the way your younger brother handles things?" Why it's harmful. Comparisons create resentment between siblings and damage individual confidence. Try saying, "Your brother used a different method. What do you think about it?" Let's focus on your strengths. How do you want to grow in this area? We all learn differently. What's one step you can take to improve? Why this works. It keeps the focus on your child's personal growth and avoids pitting siblings against each other. 5. Instead of, "You're behaving like a moo-moo," or other insults. Why it's harmful. Insults crush a child's self-image and discourage future openness. It teaches them that their worth is tied to mistakes. Try saying, "Let's pause and talk about what happened. What led to that choice? I know you can make better decisions. Let's figure out a better way. That behavior concerns me. Can we work through it together?" Why this works. These responses preserve the child's dignity while guiding them toward better choices. 6. Instead of, "What's wrong with you?" Why it's harmful. It suggests something is inherently flawed in your child. This leads to shame rather than problem solving. Try saying, "That was unexpected. Can you help me understand what happened? It looks like you're upset. Want to talk about it? Let's work through this together. I'm here to listen." Why this works. It invites honest dialogue and emotional connection. Children feel safer opening up when they're not judged. 7. Instead of, "Because I said so." Why it's harmful. It shuts down curiosity and discourages understanding. It teaches blind obedience instead of trust and reasoning. Try saying, "I understand your question. Here's why I'm making this decision. I want to help you see the reasoning so you learn to make wise choices too. Let's talk about it after you do what's needed. We can discuss your concerns. Why this works: it fosters respect and helps children understand boundaries, not just follow them blindly. 8, instead of, "You're just like your father or mother," in a negative tone. Why it's harmful: it uses family identity as a weapon. Children may internalize negative traits they don't deserve. Try saying, "Let's focus on how you handled the situation, not on anyone else. You're your own person. What can you do differently next time?" This behavior doesn't define you. We can work on it together. Why this works: it separates behavior from identity and empowers your child to take control of their actions. 9, instead of, "I'm tired of you." Why it's harmful: in moments of frustration, this statement can deeply damage your child's sense of security and belonging. Try saying, "I'm feeling overwhelmed and need a short break." Let's revisit this calmly. "I love you, but I'm frustrated right now. Let's work through this with patience." Let's take some space and come back to the conversation with clearer minds. Why this works: it models emotional regulation while reminding your child that love is not conditional. 10, instead of, "You never do anything right." Why it's harmful: absolutes like never create hopelessness and discourage effort. Try saying, "This didn't go as planned, but we can figure it out together. You've made progress before. I know you can do it again. Mistakes happen. Let's learn from it and try again." Why this works: it encourages a growth mindset and reinforces that mistakes are opportunities to learn, not signs of failure. Helpful parenting reminders: separate the behavior from the person. Focus on what your child did, not who they are. Use I statements to express concern. "I feel upset when," instead of, "You always." Be a coach, not a critic. Your child needs guidance, not condemnation. Catch them doing good. Positive reinforcement strengthens good habits. Practice empathy. Imagine how your words would sound if someone said them to you as a child. Final encouragement: you won't get it right every time, and that's okay. Parenting isn't about perfection. It's about progress, humility, and love. What matters most is that we keep showing up, keep learning, and keep choosing better words every day. We parents are a work in progress too. Be gentle with yourself, be intentional with your words, and always lead with love. Kindly like, comment, and share our videos. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification button. Thank you. God bless you. Real good.